Hello everyone, welcome to Easy Explanation. So in today's video I'll be cover about the relationship, the cardinality of relationship and about weak relationship. Okay, so these three topics, they are very important. I'll be covering this. So what is a relationship? A relationship is a relationship describes how the entities are related to each other, that I discussed in previous video. What is a cardinality? So a cardinality defines the number of instances of one entity that is associated with another entity. Okay, so cardinality basically it defines the number value, like in number how many attributes or how a entity is related to another entity. Okay, so we can say cardinality it defines the numerical attribute of a relationship between two entity. Okay, so cardinality, there are four types of cardinality in a relationship. First one is 1 to 1, second one is 1 to many, third one is many to many, and fourth one is many to 1. So talking about the relationship, for example, if there were two attributes, one named student and one named course, so what can be the relationship between them? So relationship can be a student is enrolled in a course. Okay, so this is a relationship that we are talking. Let's talk about all the four types of relationships in a detail. Okay, so let's talk about the first relationship, that is 1 to 1. Okay, so 1 to 1 means that single instance of one entity is related to single instance of another entity. For example, if you are a person, you can have only one citizenship. Okay, only one citizenship. It means that one person can have only one citizenship. So this is called 1 to 1 relationship. Second one is 1 to many relationship. It means that single instance of one entity is related to many instances of another entity. Okay, so I didn't write the definition again. So for example, we can say that one customer, it can, if he is going to order, one customer can place many order. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. A single customer, he or she can place many order. So the relation is 1 to many here. Let's talk about the another type, third type of relation cardinality, which is many to 1. So it means that many instance of one entity is related to one instance of another entity, or we can say single instance of another entity. For example, if we have a student and if there is a college, so we can say the relationship is study in. So we can say many students can study in one college. So this is entity, this is entity, this is the relationship, and this is the cardinality of a relationship. So many students can study in one college. Fourth cardinality is many to many. So many instance of one entity is related to many instance of another entity. For example, if there is a company, so employee and the entity are employee and project. So what can be the relationship cardinality? Assigned. Many employee can be assigned to many project. Okay, it means that a project can be assigned to many student, or many student can be assigned in many project. Yes, M employee can be assigned M project, we can say. Fine. So these are the four cardinalities of the relationship. Now talking about the weak relationship, as I discussed you what is a weak relationship. So first, discussing about the weak relationship, let's talk about the weak entity. So for example, if we have an employee and if we have another attribute known as the dependent. Okay, so in each organization or in bank account, while opening the bank account, we have to know the dependent one, because if something happens to employee, the dependent is always there. So every employee has a dependent. We have to fill the form of the nominee, that is dependent. So if this employee doesn't exist, will this dependent exist? No. So this is dependent on this. That's why this employee is strong entity and this dependent is weak entity. So the relation between a strong entity and a weak entity is always represented by a weak relationship. So this weak relationship is represented by a double diamond shape. Remember, the relationship between a strong entity and a weak entity is represented by weak relationship. But if we have two strong entities, it is represented by a single diamond strong relationship. Strong, the relationship is strong. Weak, strong, the relationship is weak. We cannot say both attribute will be weak, because a weak entity is always dependent on a strong entity. Okay, so that was about the relationship and the types of relationship, we can say. Okay, so next I'll be talking about the participation. Okay, participation, like how many entities is involved in how many relationship, we can say. So the next video will be on participation. Till then, stay safe and thank you.